Did it ever come to your mind? What's the best way to spend your life energy before you die? In Bill Perkins's book Die with Zero, he said, "We all have to survive. But we all want to do much more than survive. We want to really live. So that's what I focus on in this book, thriving, not just surviving." This book is not about making your money grow. It's about making your life grow. Helping you live more deliberately is one of my biggest goals for this book. The premise of this book is that you should be focusing on maximizing your life enjoyment rather than on maximizing your wealth. To know the best way to spend your life energy before you die, you need to stay tuned till the last. There is also a bonus tip at the end. Make sure you do not miss it. Let's go to 5 money rules for living before dying. Rule number 1: aim to die with zero. If you're still concerned and resisting the idea of dying with zero, try to figure out where this psychological resistance comes from. If you love your job and you love going to work every day, identify ways that you can spend your money on activities that fit your work schedule. If you spend hours and hours of your life acquiring money and then die without spending all of that money, then you've needlessly wasted too many precious hours of your life. There is just no way to get those hours back. If you don't want to squander your life energy, you should aim to spend all your money before you die. So to me it makes perfect sense to want to die with zero. Not to reach zero before you die, which would leave you high and dry, but to have as little as possible left unused for all the time and energy you spent working to earn that money. Rule number 2: give money to your children or to charity when it has the most impact. Consider at what ages you want to give money to your children and how much you want to give. The same goes with giving money to charity. Discuss these issues with your spouse or partner, and do it today. Be sure to consult on these matters with an expert such as an estate planner or a lawyer as well. You should put your kid first. Putting your kids first means you give to them much earlier, and you make a deliberate plan to make sure that what you have for your children reaches them when it will make the most impact. A real plan for dying with zero includes the kids, if you have kids. That way, you've already separated out their money from your money, which is what you must spend down to zero. In short, by giving the money to your kids and other people at a time when it can have the greatest impact on their lives, you are making it their money, not yours. When it comes to giving money to your kids, the optimal time is when they're between 26 and 35. Not too late to make a big impact and not so soon that they might squander the money. Rule number 3: take your biggest risks when you have little to lose. Identify opportunities that you're not taking that pose little too much risk to you. Always remember that you're better off taking more chances when you are younger than when you're older. Look at the fears that are holding you back, rational or irrational. Don't let irrational fears get in the way of your dreams. Realize that at every moment, you have a choice. The choices you make reflect your priorities, so be sure you're making those choices deliberately. When you face asymmetric risk, it makes total sense to be bold, to grab the opportunity at hand. At the extreme, when the downside is very low and the upside is really high, it's actually riskier not to make the bold move. By aiming to die with zero, you will forever change your autopilot focus from earning and saving and maximizing your wealth to living the best life you possibly can. So you can say, the business of life is the acquisition of memories. Rule number 4: don't live your life on autopilot. Think about your current physical health. What life experiences can you have now that you might not be able to have later? Think of one way in which you can invest your time or your money to improve your health, and thereby improve all of your future life experiences. Learn about how to improve your eating habits to improve your health. Do more of the physical activities that you already enjoy, such as dancing or hiking, that will also improve your enjoyment of future experiences. If your ability to enjoy experiences is more constrained by time than by money or by health, think of 1 or 2 ways you can spend some money now to free up more of your time. The key takeaway is to strike the right balance between spending on the present and saving smartly for the future. Your ability to enjoy many experiences in life depends on your health, but money plays a part too. Because a lot of activities cost money. So, you'd better spend the money when you still have the health. The other big opportunity I see, for creating a more balanced life, is to exchange money for free time, a tactic that usually has the most impact in one's middle years, when you have more money than time. Rule number 5, know when to stop growing your wealth. Calculate your annual survival cost, based on where you plan to live in retirement. Consult your doctor, to get a read on your biological age and mortality. Get all the objective tests you can afford that gives you the status of your current health and eventual decline. Given your own health and history, think about when your enjoyment of those activities is likely to start declining in a noticeable way on an annual basis, and how the activities you love will be affected by this decline. We need to ask ourselves, what's the best way to spend our money for maximum enjoyment and in order to generate maximum memories? Invest in experiences that yield long-lasting memories. Always bear in mind that everyone's health declines with age. Give your money to your children before you die instead of saving for their inheritance, and learn to balance current enjoyment with later gratification. You should find that one special point in your life when your net worth is the highest it will ever be. Once you've finally determined your net worth peak, you must start spending down or decumulating. This means you will be spending more in your real golden years, when you are in reasonably good shape in both health and wealth, between 45 and 60, than people usually do, because most people who save money for the future save for too late in life. At the end, it is the bonus tip time. Maximize your life experience. So, spend your money while you're alive, whether it's on yourself, your loved ones, or charity. And beyond that, find the optimal times to spend money. If you learn anything from this video, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.